Încă de la începutul războiului să cucerească în forță Kievul, au trăit în condiții greu de imaginat. Ar fi trebuit să-și îndeplinească misiunea în doar 3 zile, însă, din cauza proastei pregătiri și a rezistenței ucrainene îndrăjite, ofensiva lor a durat aproape o lună.
O ofensivă care s-a dovedit în final fără sorți de izbândă. Aceștia s-au adăpostit într-o pădure din împrejurimile capitalei, iar pe lângă atrocitățile comise, ceea ce au lăsat în urmă arată și o totală lipsă de disciplină.
The sign is a warning. Beware, mines. The forest serves as protection too, a natural screen concealing a vast secret. Here among the trees, about an hour's drive north of Kiev, are the remains of a sprawling Russian military camp. We're shown around by Ukrainian special forces.
Морской пехоты Российской Федерации.
This soldier says the positions were held by Russian Marines. We see a sprawling network of underground fighting positions, command posts, sleeping areas, and ammunition storage.
Russian shoots.
While everywhere there is evidence of how the Russians lived, and that evidence suggests their existence here was neither disciplined nor comfortable. It is so quiet here now, just some bird noise and a light breeze. But recently there were 6,000 Russian soldiers bedded down through these woods in a camp that is so large you can't see where it begins and where it ends. Living here would have been hard. It was through the coldest of the winter days. 4 weeks stopped here short of Kiev after they failed to take the capital quickly. The silence is broken by efforts to deal with some unidentified ordnance. This camp is damning proof of Russia's failures on this front. Poor preparation, desperately wrong assumptions about the numbers and resources needed to conquer Kiev. What lessons do you take from all of this that will apply to the coming battle for Donbass in the east?
Определенно, да.
He says we see the volume of forces that invaded this area and we understand that will be 2 to 3 times greater in the Donbass. This force wasn't confined to the forest. Its commanding officers lived a little more comfortably in the nearby village of Zdizhivka. Here, civilians tell disturbingly familiar stories. Vitali, a local mechanic, says he was detained and interrogated for almost 24 hours. He says he was beaten, blindfolded, tied up, and subjected to mock executions. He says he's never known fear like it and constantly thought those were his last moments on earth. Local priest Vasily Benser describes dealing with the aftermath of even greater cruelty. He says he found 5 men tortured and killed in the garden, 2 more in the forest, and the Russians brought him 2 dead women and told him to bury them. Other Russians in this area camped out in fields with their artillery pieces and stole what comforts they could: a mattress, alcohol, the works of Shakespeare. So from these firing positions, Grad rockets flew through the sky towards Hostomel, which is only a relatively short distance away. And when they hit the earth, it was often civilians who felt their power.
You can see the result. So many people.
They were hiding in there.
Yes.
In Hostomel, resident Dmitry Nekazakov shows the aftermath of a Russian rocket strike.
This is the epicenter of explosion.
And where some of its victims were temporarily buried.
I feel only hate.
Only hate?
Yes. We can't forgive it for long, maybe for life.
For now, the enemies in the forest, fields and villages have left this part of Ukraine. The fruits of their brief stay, the pain, trauma and loathing, remain.